Yo, what is up, YouTube? Alright, man, so we back with another Tales of Arise video. So yeah, man, I see down there on the bottom left, Sword Art Online collaboration pack on sale now, and I got that shiz for full price, and I haven't beaten those bosses yet. Oh well, man, oh well. I don't know. I don't think the sale's too much of a difference, but um, yeah, man, we're just gonna continue with the game, man. Last episode we were just grinding for a bit. So, I'm looking to get into more of the story now. Yeah, I'm not gonna tackle the quests we just got from last episode yet because they're a little too hard for me, and I'm broke. Like they making me spend my money a lot for items, man. I don't even like the potions cost a lot, man. Like it's kind of tough, man. So yeah, it's been hard to manage my money, manage my items. Especially on moderate mode too. Like this is actually this is a beating right now, bro. I gotta find better strategies for these bosses for real. I mean, I feel like I got one down. Like the don't do anything one's definitely useful. It's always been useful in the older Tales games too. But I wish like there was like a strategy where we can focus on one enemy. It doesn't seem like we have that option unless I have to unlock it. But yeah, we are going to continue. Yeah, hold on, let me make sure. Let me make sure with y'all real quick before we proceed with this episode.
I think it's safe to.
Like, if anyone knows, like, just you can spoil this part for me, like the strategies. Like, if there's any more strategies, like, to focus on one enemy, like, let me know, man, because I definitely don't get it. Two or more enemies, probably. See, like, it doesn't say any focus. That's kind of tough. Let me go ahead and delete that. Yeah, that's kind of tough. So unless I change the name, fight aggressively, whatever that means. Like, it's kind of vague. Everything's kind of vague. I mean, like, if you say fight aggressively, use support arts to fight, use healing arts when in danger. Use healing and support arts. Restore HP and CP with items when low. See, like, it doesn't say anything about focusing. That's what I hate. So I don't know, man. I hope we have more options later, because we are technically still in the beginning of the game. I don't even know, man. I'm like 20 hours in, and honestly feels like I'm not even that close. Kind of like when I play Lost Judgment. With Lost Judgment, I kind of knew already because, yeah, it tells you like what chapter you're on and stuff, and yeah, I spent a lot of time on side stories in the very beginning of that game. So yeah, that was really fun to do for sure. But yeah, all right, y'all. We are gonna continue. Yeah, so yeah, I don't see the option to focus on one enemy. I'm pretty sure the old Tales games had that too. So it's kind of a bummer to not see that. Like usually when we fight anyway, we're focusing on one enemy. So yeah, I guess it's all good. But all right, y'all, we're gonna continue on with the story.
Rest here now.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna continue on with the story. All right, y'all, let's go. Enjoy.
I think Hoodle senses something. Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If
they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that.
I'll hold on to that.
Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo!
Right, here goes! Take this, you! Can you take it? Take this! Here I come!
Feel!
No time!
Get out of there with
I'll
the
take out the roof with my shield.
Dragon Swarm!
Tornado drive!
Now!
Outfit! In an instant! Impact cross! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Can you take it?
How's this? Elusive deity!
Finish it!
Tornado drive!
Neon! Astral energy! Full throttle!
The heavens must be smiling. Retreat if you know what's good for you. You're not so fast. Elusive deity! Ha! Does it hurt? Tornado drive!
If they rush you, you gotta check your cover, okay?
Can you take it?
Thunder
Elusive
Field!
deity!
Dance
Tornado
in the
drive!
wind! Air thrust!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Hoo hoo hoo! Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo! Hoo! Maybe something's going on in the forest.
A fish! You saw it too, right?
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Ren and eyes. Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble. I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod. You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done. Now, where might those fish be? Not my lucky day, I guess. Yeah! Looks like I lost it. Yeah! Time to try a different spot. I've got something. She's got a good size to her, all told.
Hopefully it tastes better than it looks.
Yeah! I've got something. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Nice! You caught it!
All right. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Nice! You caught it!
Yeah! All right. It's not bad, per se.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
I've got something. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
I've got something. She's got a good size to her, all told.
That fish put up a fight. Good catch.
Now, where might those fish be? I've got something. She's got a good size to her, all told.
We can make a real feast out of this bad boy.
All right. She's got a good size to her, all told.
That flapper was a true fighter.
All right. She's got a good size to her, all told.
We can make a real feast out of this bad boy.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. Yeah! All right. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
Now, where might those fish be? There's a nice breeze here. I've got something. Anybody could reel in that.
Nice! You caught it!
There we go. Well, it's not bad, per se.
You take your fishing pretty seriously.
Ha! There we go. Good fishers always keep their cool. Yeah! Time to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top. All right. I'll catch something bigger next time.
You take your fishing pretty seriously.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins. Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay!
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job. No need to thank me.
Judging by... the stench. Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it. I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me, but my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much? Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, La?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way. Do you mind watching our camp tonight? Shall we get moving?
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. Ha! Could it be? Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Nice! You caught it!
Where should I cast my line? Reel it in. Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. Hup. I've got something. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Nice work! There we go.
Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Not too shabby, friend.
Ha! All right. Anybody could reel in that.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
Reel it in. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Nice work!
Time to try a different spot. Not my lucky day, I guess. Reel it in. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
Reel it in. can get a good meal out of this fella.
That fish put up a fight. Good catch.
Ha! All right, once more from the top. Hup. Okay, change of plans. All right, once more from the top. I've got something. Dagnabbit! It got away. Hup. Okay, change of plans. Reel it in. She's got a good size to her, all told.
We can make a real feast out of this bad boy.
This might go well in that new recipe.
Can't wait to see what you make.
You're the one making it.
That's far enough!
Your mark! Toxic! Resonate with the earth!
The heavens must be smiling.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Can you take it? Elusive deity! I'll face you!
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Stalagmite! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Elusive deity! Ha!
I'm not so good with airborne charges. Is every shield you own that big?
Here, you want to try holding it?
Ugh. How do you even walk with this thing?
A fish! You saw it too, right?
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. Yeah! Reel it in. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
That went pretty well.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. Yeah! There we go. That's not a fish I see often.
I see you've gotten even better at this.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. Reel it in. Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
I've got something. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. Reel it in. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
I see you've gotten even better at this.
Now where might those fish be? Yeah! I've got something. Well, it's not bad per se.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet. Wouldn't it be easier to simply use astral arts to catch the fish and be done with it?
That misses the whole point of going out to fish. Yeah! I've got a good feeling about this one. This fish is way bigger than I was expecting.
Remarkable. You're top of the food chain.
There's a nice breeze here.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. Little help!
Begin! Take this! Elusive deity! Tornado drive!
Tiger blade!
Elusive
Get behind
deity!
me!
Tornado drive! Resonate with the earth! Begin! Take this!
Repeat the enemy's arts to me!
No complaints here! Tornado drive! Elusive deity! Tornado drive!
That extra training paid off. What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
It's like my hands aren't responding anymore.
It's because they're cold. Just a natural
This should definitely keep you guys full.
You okay, Shion? You're not eating very much.
What's wrong? Do you not like the cheese fondue that you made?
Yeah, I'm used to seeing you more excited about food.
You're not feeling sick, are you?
No, I'm fine. It's nothing like that. It's just...
What?
I guess I just don't understand what the appeal is. We could just as easily put everything on a plate and pour the cheese on top of it instead.
I suppose it lies in being able to decide exactly how much cheese you want. There's also something to be said for enjoying how it all turns out. It's fun.
That's fine and all, but I wish the plate-to-mouth time was shorter.
I think I understand. You don't like having to put in so much effort into eating something, do you?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Actually, now that I think about it, you're a way less fussy eater than you look, Shion.
In my book, there's no one right way to eat a meal. Tuck in, take your time, be dainty or devouring. As long as you enjoy the food, that's what counts.
There's no need to stand on ceremony while we're out camping in the wilderness.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, don't mind if I do.
I've never seen someone dump that much cheese on a meal before. Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Dance in the wind!
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite.
Going in!
Begin. Take this.
This one's mine! Airborne beasts, my specialty.
Come on. Look sharp. SG Airborne.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go. There's something in the water.
You're still not done fishing yet? Boring.
You need patience to fish.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. Now where might those fish be? Reel it in. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
There we go. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
All right. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Nice work!
All right, once more from the top. Yeah. All right, once more from the top. All right, once more from the top. All right, once more from the top. Okay, change of plans. Yeah! Time to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top. Time to try a different spot. All right. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
I don't recognize that fish. Is it okay to eat?
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
That doll looks just like Hootle, doesn't it? Why's your owl being sassy with me?
He says he looks way more handsome than it.
If he says so.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out?
Guess I'll polish up my sword. Shion, could we talk a moment?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out?
There's something in the water.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
There's a nice breeze here. Where should I cast my line? All right. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
Ha! Okay, change of plans. All right. Anybody could reel in that.
Nice! You caught it!
All right. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
Reel it in. Anybody could reel in that.
Not too shabby, friend.
All right, once more from the top. Okay, change of plans. Reel it in. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
I don't recognize that fish. Is it okay to eat?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
There's something in the water.
Now where might those fish be? Reel it in. Well, it's not bad per se.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
Okay, change of plans. Time to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top. Time to try a different spot. We've got a lively one. I did it! But I'm not gonna quit now.
Stars above! That's gotta be a new record.
Yeah! All right. Anybody could reel in that.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
Yeah! All right, once more from the top. Hup. There we go. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
There certainly are a wide array of fish on Dana.
All right, once more from the top. Yeah! Time to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top. Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. All right, once more from the top. Time to try a different spot.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman, and this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Finally, some open space again.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Alright, y'all. I'm gonna end the video here, man. Yeah, I literally just spent a whole episode of fishing, bro. I actually got hooked on it a little bit, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Usually I don't get hooked on the fishing shit, but I mean, in this case, I was like, damn, okay, this is actually pretty cool, man. Like, cause I mean, yeah, I don't know why I like fishing. Like, it just seemed like a good pastime, and then plus I made money off of it. So I was like, oh yeah, I might as well keep doing it. And yeah, I made a good amount of money. So this is a good way to make money right here, man. Fishing and selling them. Yeah, it we didn't do much. I thought I was gonna get on with a story with this one, but then this fishing just came out of nowhere. So I got sidetracked with it. All right, y'all. Yeah, I'm just gonna make this a fishing episode, I guess. So yeah, next episode. Hopefully we continue on with the story. So, all right, y'all. Yeah, we got a little like mini dungeon type of thing here. We have to go through like go through like a forest or whatever, right? Yeah, some kind of plains, yeah, mountain. All right, y'all. I'm in the video here, yeah. So if you guys made it to the end of this video, man, leave a like, enjoy, share the video, subscribe if you're new, comment down below, and yeah, man, peace out.